And we welcome you inside the First National Bank Arena here in Jonesboro, as tonight we've got non-conference action between Arkansas State and Jackson State. Jackson State on the other end, layup wouldn't go for Mitchell. Good contest by Terrence Ford, who altered the shot and clears the miss.
Yeah, that was a great defensive possession by Todd.
Todd into the free throw line, into the Sunbelt logo, and floats it up and in.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. McDonald's All-American usually doesn't go to SWAC teams.
Yeah. We'll give it to the free throw line to Shannon Grant. Back to Ruffin. Ruffin in the lane, floats it up, and gets the first points of the ball game for Jackson State. Arkansas State will inbound. It's Joseph Pinion, the Arkansas transfer, into the game for the first time tonight for the Red Wolves. Get it into Terrence Ford, who gets the runner to go. Hoover, McMillan, Mitchell, Hunt, and Grant. The lineup on the floor for Jackson State.
I'd like to see this Grant-Nelson matchup. Great pass right there by Grant.
Juan Reyna III, the UTSA transfer. Check into the game here for Jackson State.
Man, Grant is setting some mean screens.
Mitchell freed up at the elbow and knocks it down. He's averaging nearly 10 points and 3.5 rebounds on the year. Give it off to at the top of the key. Outside, it's Tamarian Hoover in the corner. Three try is up and good for Dorian McMillan. The 32% shooter from distance puts Jackson State in front 9-7.
Yeah, you have to have a hand up when he shoots the basketball.
Now Ford popping off the screen, knocks it down, top of the key.
Yeah, like you said, 70 points is really good for Arkansas State.
Right side, it's Pinion. Thought about a three. Now we'll go back to Ford. In the corner, left side three try. Up and good for Cody Head. Taryn Todd, the do-it-all guard for the Red Wolves. Into the free throw line. Sidesteps into the lane. Couldn't get it to go, but Isaiah Nelson is there to follow it back up and in. McMillan top of the key with Taryn Todd in front of him. McMillan in the corner for Reyna. Cody Head guarding in the one-on-one. Reyna off the pump fake. Gets Todd to foul him from behind.
But hey, he's getting better, and Arkansas State's going to need him to protect that rim again, like I said, when the Sun Belt tournament starts.
Juan Reyna, the third at the free throw line. Began his career at Campbell before playing a year at UTSA. The 100% free throw shooter on the year, able to knock them both down. Win against Ebo Wilson, that's his second personal. So he'll have to sit with the 2 fouls as DeAndre Dominguez into the game for the first time tonight. Couldn't get the layup to go, and Jackson State clears the miss. Into the corner, the three try is up and good for Dorian McMillan. Tough three for McMillan, and the 32% shooter from distance knocks it home. Here's Ford on the other end, looking to answer back with a layup that wouldn't go. Rebound down to Jackson State. Reyna with a long three, knocks it down over Avery Phelps.
Yeah, man, hey, and he's super athletic as well.
Deshaun Ruffin, give it off left side, looking for another three. This one is good again. Juan Reyna with his second make from distance. Mel Manziel will give it over left wing to Deshaun Ruffin into the free throw line. Ruffin gets it to go. A tough shot for Deshaun Ruffin, and he puts Jackson State in front 24-15, extending this run to 13-0.
Yeah, man, they're playing very well offensively.
Todd gets into the lane, floats it up with the left hand and gets it to go. 20 on the shot clock as Todd will back the dribble out. Go around the screen from Marshall. Todd, right wing Dominguez, extra feed. Phelps for three, hits.
Yeah.
Shannon Grant ranges out to catch it. And back to Ruffin, guarded by Phelps. And Phelps, good defense, deflected away. Phelps comes out with it. Give it off to Marshall. Marshall in the lane, throws it home with the right hand.
Sure, probably the deepest team since I've been in the affiliate Arkansas State I've ever seen.
Taryn Todd with it out of the timeout. Goes baseline, give it off to Dominguez for three, hits. DeAndre Dominguez puts Arkansas State out in front. Right now it's Taryn Todd. To Julian, who works it to Rashad Marshall. Marshall on the handoff for Phelps in the corner for three, hits. Avery Phelps puts Arkansas State up by 4. It's now a 13-0 run. Hunt floats a pass underneath to Grant, who draws a double team. Back to Hunt into the free throw line. Open man in the corner. Ruffin going baseline, left wing to Hunt for three, spins around and off. Shannon Grant gets the offensive rebound, and Grant sticks it back up and in.
And he's hard to guard.
Long three for Avery Phelps, spins in and out, rebound down to Nelson, who goes right back out to Phelps. Now Johnson, extra feed in the corner, left side three try, up and good for Terrence Todd.
Yeah,
Todd's got 9.
Yeah.
Jackson State will not play their first home game until January 11th. We showed you earlier, but they're going to be in Ames, Iowa on Saturday to play their 3rd opponent inside the top 10. Pinion catches at the free throw line, leaving a lob to Nelson, who gets it to go. Under 2 to go in the first half. Right side, it's Phelps. His 3 comes up short. The rebound down to Dorian McMillan. McMillan all the way to the bucket, denied by Nelson, but an offensive rebound down to Shannon Grant, who cleans it up. Todd dribbles into the free throw line. Todd all the way to the bucket, too strong, but Nelson follows it back up and in with a two-handed slam.
And that's the energy I'm talking about with Nelson. Great play.
Half-court heave wouldn't go off back iron, and that does it for one half of basketball. Isaiah Nelson with a two-handed follow puts the Red Wolves up 37-31 at halftime here in Jonesboro. Avery Phelps out there along with Terrence Ford, Kobe Julian, Rashawn Marshall. And Terrence Todd for Arkansas State. Top of the key, Julian releases from 3 and hits.
But I think he's going to be more aggressive the second half.
Free throw line to Manziel, who's guarded by Julian underneath. And Manziel, a tough shot with the right hand. Grant operates from the elbow. Gives to Mitchell, who fires from 18. Good defense by Avery Phelps, who gets the rebound. Phelps doing it all to start.
He is, man. He's all over the court right now.
Open look in the corner for 3, up and good. It's Terrence Ford. At Jackson State with it, trailing by 7. Flashing into the free throw line as Manziel will drop it off underneath for Grant, and we get a foul. Maybe Mitchell inside to Manziel on the turnaround. Good contest by Kobe Julian, but an offensive rebound goes down to Shannon Grant.
Just due to the foul trouble.
Inside it goes to Nelson, playing with those 3 fouls. Left side to Phelps, open look at a 3, hits another one. Avery Phelps with his 3rd make from distance in the game. Now trying to leave on a lob for Nelson. Nelson got tripped up. Brian Hodson on the A-State sideline wanted the foul call. Jackson State on the run, and now Kayvon Hunt will lay it up and in. McMillan, Hunt, Grant, Manziel, and Reyna line up on the floor for Jackson State. McMillan left wing on a bounce feed inside to Manziel, working in the corner. The high arcing 3 is up and through for Juan Reyna. McMillan, Grant, Manziel, Reyna, and Ruffin out there for Jackson State. Floater in the lane, wouldn't go for Ruffin. Offensive rebound down to Jackson State. Reverse shot for Manziel, rims out, and this time Arkansas State clears the miss. That was the 6th offensive rebound of the game for Jackson State. Now Todd all the way to the bucket, scores it off the window. Next stoppage will send us to Amedias, who dipped under 12 minutes. Ruffin guarded by Todd into the lane. Ruffin all the way to the basket. Another tough shot for Daeshon Ruffin, the only McDonald's All-American in the SWAC. Now Pinion catches the outlet, reverses it off the window, and puts A-State back out in front by 4. He had a good game against Hofstra. 12 points. It was his 2nd game with 4 more makes from 3. Inside to Grant. Grant with 3 jerseys around him, and he draws a foul. Grant goes to the free throw line for Jackson State. First free throw rims home. And Grant is at the free throw line right now with 11 points. His 3rd game in double-digit scoring. Make it 12 for Grant. Again, Jackson State within 2. Take the lead with a 3. And they've been good from distance tonight. They made 5, shooting 38%. Reyna gets downhill. Reyna draws contact and will go to the free throw line. Juan Reyna at the free throw line.
And the thing that Arkansas State want to think about, too, is they're doing that with Grant on the bench. He's getting rest. Yeah, hey, but the defense is what's keeping both teams in the game. They're playing great defense out here.
Davion Hunt will look to lob it up, and throwing it down with 2 hands is Romel Manziel from the left block.
Yeah, Arkansas State right now, they need to get something probably going to the basket or get Avery Phelps the ball.
Terrence Ford goes around the Nelson ball screen. Now we'll give it back top of the key. Kobe Julian for 3, and he knocks it down. Top of the key, Phelps will throw left wing to Kobe Julian. Julian going baseline, give it in the corner to Taron Todd. Todd gives it off to Nelson, and Nelson's going to get fouled trying to go up for the slam. They're only shooting 66% from the line on the season as Nelson knocks down that free throw. Nelson can make it a two-possession game with a free throw make here, and he does. Denzel catches at the free throw line of the turnaround from the right block. Good contest by the Red Wolves, but an offensive rebound goes down to Shannon Grant, who cleans it up. Now near a 5 count, he's got to get in the way. He'll give it off to Isaiah Nelson. Nelson going baseline. Nelson fights through the contact, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. It had that injury he suffered in the preseason, did not make his season debut until last week in the Bahamas, so still trying to work his way back into the fold as he knocks down the free throw. Taller lineup on the floor here for Arkansas State. Nelson, Marshall, Julian, Todd, and Felts as Nelson makes the free throw. Mitchell, Grant, Mansell, Reyna, and Ruffin for Jackson State. Now pass inside, stolen away by Avery Felts. Up ahead, it's Taron Todd. Todd has it poked loose from behind by Deshaun Ruffin, and Ruffin going to pick up his second personal.
I mean, I've been seeing him guard Ruffin, which is their best player.
Todd has been in double digits in now 5 of the last 7 games for A-State. As he knocks down the free throw at Arkansas State, out in front by 6. 4 minutes to go in the second half. Avery Felts guarding Avion Hunt, top of the key. Mitchell for 3, hits. Big 3 for Mitchell. Marshall, right wing, is guarded by Shannon Grant. Give it to Nelson. Inside finds Julian. Julian off one dribble. Couldn't get it to go. Grant might have partially blocked that, and the rebound down to Jackson State. Jackson State to within 3. Into the line, it's Grant it's Hunt who will drop it off to Grant, who scores it off the window. Grant now has 14 points and 9 rebounds for Jackson State. Man,
he's a tough player. He's hard to guard.
Grant does have 4 fouls, along with Kevion Hunt, who also has 4. Now Nelson follows it back up and in. Isaiah Nelson. Shot clock at 15. Marshall comes up to set the side ball screen. Todd into the free throw line. Backs it out. Now Todd on the attack. Todd floats it up with the left hand. Hunt.
Looked like got away with a travel on that possession.
Ruffin now backs up, fires over Julian, wouldn't go. Battle for the long rebound, and it's secured by Hunt. Hunt, give it in the corner for Mitchell. His 3 is up and in.
You gotta find Mitchell.
Marshall comes up to set the screen. Todd into the free throw line. Throw it out of the wing to Julian. Shot clock at 6. Julian with the shot clock at 3. Julian on the turnaround. It's blocked, and it's a shot clock violation. That was great on-ball defense being applied by Mitchell there on Kobe Julian. They're going to operate without calling a timeout here with 16 seconds left and the shot clock turned off.
Right. Coach Mo Williams don't work with them in this situation, so they probably didn't need a timeout anyway.
Deshaun Ruffin with 7 seconds to go in the game. Jackson State holding for the final shot. 3 seconds to go. Ruffin guarded by Todd, puts it up for the tie. Wouldn't go, and Arkansas State holds on tonight here in Jonesboro. The Red Wolves take down Jackson State 66-64.